Hey, everybody. Yes, and we're back. We're back with a little Capital Commonwealth. And as soon as I start the recording, the sound starts to have problems, right? That sounds very loud to me. So we can get in here. Get this audio all the way up. That's problematic. All right. Let's see if we can pick back up. That is not the right. See, this is what happens when you have multiples going on. So it's either Frank or Terry, and I believe we're dealing with Frank on this one. So we will see. We'll try to load this up and see what happens. All right. So what you saw there was I also have a playthrough or a kind of a series where we're looking at a mod. It's the Vault-13 mod. It's basically kind of reimagining Fallout 1 in Fallout 4. It is something that I personally have completely would love to see play out and be a thing. Problem is, and one of the things with that I'm seeing with the mod, it was a small team of folks that got together and did that, and it's not. It is finished, and then when we use the words finished, and then I do that in air quotes, it's finished per se, right? It's finished based on the fact that they've done all they can do with it. Okay? Is it production level of some of these other mods like Fallout London and these other big time mods conversion mods that have completely changed? Is it in that on that scale? No. And then one of the things that I found very interesting, so we got to return to General Ward. Okay. So one of the things that I found interesting was there's so much open space, right? We got Heather with us, and we got Dog Meat. I could have sworn what's his name was in there with us though, but he isn't going to be like a follower. So there was so much open space. There's a lot of it's a cool concept because and I've only seen parts of the game, right? I've never actually played Fallout 1 all the way through. And the parts I've seen is, you remember when you're transitioning from base to base to base, so from POI to POI, you're not actually in an open world setting kind of like this. You're actually you're clicking on, say if you're going from Vault 13 over to Shady Sands, you click Shady Sands, and then it kind of just moves you there. And if anything happens, the random encounters, they would happen along the way, or if you were to or something else would, you discovered this, you discovered that along the way, it would pop, and then it would tell you this, and then you can determine whether you want to go in and further investigate, and then it would generate that area for you to go into, right? So it is an open world, and what one of the things that you discover there is a lot of space, just a lot of empty space, and I don't know that you want that much empty space without some way of, going in to fill it, right? So you kind of want to be able to fill the empty space, but then it becomes a question of, well, what are you going to fill it with, right? And then if you're trying to stay, um, you know, um, how do you say? If you're trying to, keep to the original, right? Stay genuine to the original game. You know, there might not be enough stuff to fill it with, and I think that is one of the things that we were finding, or that I was finding, when I was playing, is okay. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and I want to get into here. Hold on, let's see if we can. All right, Kim box is in. So I just wonder if I should sleep for a minute. All right, let's look at our need. Okay, so what I want to do is I want some right away. Right away. Get some water, noodle cup, and yeah, it's a whole cocktail of stuff you need to probably take as you are trying to heal. Blood pack. All right. And then, it's already late in the day. Maybe I can get away with 2 hours. Let's see what it looks like outside before we decide to move on. Okay. All right. It is interesting because this place looks completely different, right? Now we know where all the bodies are. That's for sure. Um, how did we get down in here? Did we just climb down, or was there like a little pathway or tunnel that we went through? It's hard to remember. So yeah, it is interesting, right? And then we did find ourselves kind of, locked away, not locked away, but down in Vault 15 investigating. And at that point, I hadn't actually. Here we go. Wait. Yep, little tunnel. So I hadn't actually, like I said, seen or played that far. So it was a little bit surprising, but kind of anticipated too, to see the fact that the vault was just completely ransacked and, you know, defunct. So what's my bird? And what's the weight on that? I think that probably already determined that it's not something that we. Okay, all right. Now I'm able. Okay, so we're very close to the edge, and we're trying not to lose our head. But it's like a jungle sometimes. Makes me wonder how we keep from going under. Yes, they had to make some choices, and still do, in truth. Okay. So yeah, it was, but I mean, it's cool, you know. But and then right now we find ourselves kind of stuck in there. Not, since it's like kind of we're not 100% sure what we need to do there. So what we're looking for and where everything is, right? And the other thing too is, and then I'm not knocking mods or anything, but sometimes, did they get him? All right. Let's not alert the hunters or aggravate. I think we need to go that way anyway. So I'm not trying to run. I'm not trying to run. We don't need to run. That was a itchy trigger finger. But I was trying to shoot the death claw, not the hunter. Even though I'm not saying that we don't have an issue with the hunters. I don't know if we do. I don't particularly need to start any issues with them at this point in time, especially when, the main goal is just to get home. Hey, okay. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have to get all the way back to Vault 111. This is looking kind of familiar to me, and it's kind of looking like we may get attacked right up here. That's what I thought. Oh, we took that turret. We took this one out on the way there. So, did we not take the? Was there a second one that we just didn't take?
I've got a teddy bear, doggy. Want it?
Hold on a sec. We should just give our dog a teddy bear. Did you just give? That's all right. It's good. All right. We need to go this way. Now, why did I decide to come down this way? And because if I'm not mistaken, up there is a settlement that we could take over, but I think there's raiders right now that's there. And yeah, I guess I am trying to avoid unnecessary fights in the dark. We might have to crash here at 10 Pines. Oh, shoot. Gotta take out the ow. Were they sneaking up on the village? Not village, but you know what I mean? Were they sneaking up on 10 Pine? 10 Pines? Alright, we don't need those things. We're getting up there and wait anyway.
You know, like rad steaks were? Turns out, someone did it to them on purpose. They used to be people, like us.
Yes, until they were introduced to the FEV. Oh, this place isn't. Oh, okay, it is. Nice. Are you serious? Obviously, we missed some stuff. All right, we'll turn that on. Heather's already busy at work. Okay. Um.
I'd hate being tied down. You know, farming potatoes and tinkering with water pumps all day. I love life.
Only 2 people. Let's see if we got enough stuff to give them some more water. Not enough rubber. We got this, but it got to be placed in the water. All right. So for the time being, let's give them that. That's all they need, really. Okay, she's already. I guess we could repair it. Yes. All right. What can we do? Guess we could put some. I mean, for those that like to sleep under the stars, right? With the bugs and everything, the campers that want to camp in style, right? Here, we'll do this. All right. Wow. All right. First things first. Does this seem right? Is that what I did? You sure there's not more to it than just that? Really? I would have expected to put up one of these kind of shacks, actually. Anybody sleeping in here? Yeah, because they didn't recruit anybody.
I have given up trying to sell alternative medicine products to doctors.
Oh, and look, Luke,
They think I'm a
Lucas,
scam artist. Idiots.
where's your guards, man? Hey,
Lucas, got the best armor in these parts.
all right, what kind of? Let's see. I got a few minutes.
Let's see what you've got. Got plenty of stock. Take your pick.
Way too much money. Too rich for my blood. But must have. Did I already buy the other ones? Because he usually has 2 cheaper priced ones. Oh, there they are. Champion left arm. There it is. Already got. So, truth be told, oh dang, I'd be looking to sell you some stuff, bruh. Mm-hmm. Okay, good to go.
What's up?
Business is good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure why. Where's everybody? Oh, okay. There's. All right, there they are. Hard at work. All right. I think we're gonna sleep here tonight. Whoa. Okay, 12 hours.
I really must confess.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
away outside, singing my song of loneliness.
Okay. All right, guys, let's get rolling. We got a long trek ahead of us. Is that satellite station, Olivia? I don't think it is. Is it? It might be. Reason I am questioning it, it just looks much bigger than I remember it off in the distance, right? But it has to be it. It sure is. This looks way bigger. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we already came in here and cleared this out. Which is why we're just running running through like nothing's up. Without a care in the world. See, we've already checked that. This is where the power armor used to be. I like the way things look, you know? I like the sandy okay, so now that I can't remember what it's called, I'm never going to be able to find it. Because nothing is sorted the way we want it. So you have to kind of like know exactly what you're jumping into and about to. There it is. As soon as I do this, I gotta. Run. Yeah. I won't even begin to talk about how many times we've committed suicide or, you know, offed ourselves by robot. Because we didn't run. All right. So why did I get rid of them? Because I was expecting more out of them than just that. That's a bummer. See, I like it better. I do. I like it better when you strip down the environment as opposed to try to overkill and add way more stuff to it. Because at some point, clutter just becomes clutter. And it's like, I don't know if the trade off is worth it. Right? But here, I just like it. I like the feel. You know what I mean? Because it feels like a desolate world. You know? I think it has basically all the same feeling and everything that you got from New Vegas and from just 3 in general. And I think also from the first few Fallouts. I really think it is a significant move away from when you try to like make it so that everything's overgrown and, just, you know, almost impossible, right? Because there's so much stuff. Hey, Wastelander. All right, what are you doing here? Hold on a sec. How many people we got here? We got 8 people, 6 food, 16 beds. We got some defenses. I bet we got a lot of people ain't doing squat. Like, what are you doing, man? Look at that. I can't even. Yeah, look at that. This guy doesn't even register. He just hang. He didn't feel. Okay, somebody's assigned to that bed. He's just. You see how she, you know, he doesn't even register. You see, she registers. He ain't doing squat. Oh yeah, that's Heather. I'm about to say she ain't doing squat, but okay. Everybody, okay. Well, one, we need some more food down. All right, let's get some food going. All right, we got some carrots here. Let's put the carrots right there. All right, and then we got corn too. Who doesn't like corn? All right, let's put the corn over here next to the potatoes. We should have more potatoes too. Let's get this put down first. All right, so we got that going. I don't think we have any more melons. No mute fruit. Oh, we got some grain too. We got 2 of them. All right. Potatoes. Potatoes. All right, we got some potatoes. I knew we should have some potatoes because we were just at 10 Pines. How do you not go to 10 Pines and get potatoes? All right, nice. Okay, now we go hit some of these miscreants like Marcy. And then what we do is we come on over here and then we hit her up right here. And then see what she fills in. Because they got to be kind of close to each other to get filled in. You see how she's filled in these things? So, I mean, we still need to hit some. Now we can hit somebody up at the other end. And then we're going to have buku food going on. And then this guy, he ain't doing squat either, right? Yep. Hey, help your wife. Come on over here, help your wife, all right? Happy wife, happy life, okay? Get in there, bro. Get in there. Boom. Look at that food just jump up there. You see what I'm saying? Now, she is already doing food too. So we got security, we got food, we got some random guy just walking around in our settlement doing absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, I guess the same could go for that guy right there, just random jumping around doing nothing. Now what I could do is I could come over here to miscellaneous, right? And I could have put down the plots, but I'm not going. So I don't think I have a scavenging station. I don't know that I need one really per se, but let's just put one down. And then you got this. You can, just in case we want some browman, right? And then, okay, who doesn't need a barber? Okay, so first of all, wrong. Right here, structures, prefabs. Let's do this. All right. And then we come over here, other way. We run back over here. And then we say, okay, you know what? Under the comfort, we're going to put a barber right there. And then what we're doing is we are allowing the town to decide. Because I don't think we have, oh, we can, right? Oh. Well then, hey. Now, I could easily just go pull somebody off food and throw them right into the trader. She's our guard. How many people we got? We got 8 people. We got 8 people. We don't have all 8 doing food, right? We got like 4 people, three or 4 people doing food. So that's the most important thing. And then we're not gonna do Mama Murphy. We not trusting her with the money, right? And then okay, so if we really think about that, then yeah, we got nobody. Mama Murphy, we can't. What is she gonna do? What is Mama Murphy gonna do? Right? We don't want her. You don't want to put sharp objects in her hand, and you don't want so surgery and barber is out, right? But you don't want to put any money in her hand either because what? You know what I'm saying? People with drug issues. I didn't say addict. I said drug issues, right? Proclivities, certain drug related proclivities, they you don't want to put money in their hand either though, because then all of a sudden, what do you got? You're missing money, right? Your store's not making any money. As a matter of fact, it's losing money. Why is your store losing money? I thought we had like our best sales last week. Well, we did, but you see what happened was, yeah, in order to go out and properly celebrate our best week in sales, we had to get some, recreational stuff. All right, so June and Marcy, you stay where you are. As a matter of fact, I think, and I hate to do this, right? Because, see, Marcy is not our best. She's not our best front facing person, okay? And it's more because of attitude. But you see what the settler's responsible for? She's responsible for a lot, right? Right there. You see that? And then when we hit June up, June is right there. And in June, I mean, come on now. Do you really want to buy from someone that's, so what I'm thinking is we got to wait for some more settlers. We got to wait for more settlers. And then we got to let them, just choose amongst themselves who's going to come in and start doing the barbering and the surgery and stuff like that. Maybe that Wastelander, he was just walking through, but maybe he might be looking to settle down. And he's like, oh, okay, I can handle some sharp objects. I can do some stuff. Right? Like, right off the bat. Hey.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you've got and let's see if we can make a deal.
Oh, he's a... Maybe later, bruh. Maybe later.
Just browsing for now.
I'm just trying to see what you all about, bruh. That's all. Not really actually looking to... Even though I do need to get in here and devote some serious straight up time. Hey, wait, who's sitting up in here?
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Okay, but what are you responsible for, settler? You're not even assigned. Hey, bro. Man. You over there sitting there like hiding. I got work to do. And then you gonna tip me with some, I got work to do? I got work to do? What work are you doing hiding? Not even, oh my goodness. And then we were about to let Broham just go, man. We just gonna let him like hang out. You got to carry your own weight, okay? All right, you're not Mama Murphy where we can't trust you with anything. Yeah, get your little sorry butt on to work. All right, what about this guy? Can we? Hey, you know what, Sturgis? You're Mr. Fix It and all that, but you ain't been. I mean, look at the condition of town. You ain't really fixing nothing. All right, we gonna. I think it's time for you to be the barber. We need to recruit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, Mama Murphy is not gonna be our surgeon. Okay, and then this is just not. No, no. Okay, forget it. All right, let's go. Let's go. We gotta go talk to these other people. Maybe we end up recruiting one of them. I mean, yeah, Preston's not surgery either. All right. I mean, we don't have any surgeon like people here. Okay. So, it's one of the best things that a leader can do is to safely and accurately, you know, assess the qualities of their people. So what you want to be able to do is say, yeah, these are the strengths and weaknesses of this individual. Yes, they have proven themselves, right? So the key is they have proven themselves to be good at this. They have proven themselves to be fully capable about doing this. The problem that we run into is no one has proven themselves. I'm going the wrong way. See, look, I even am proving myself to not be 100% capable. We need to come over this way. I'm not saying that I remember exactly where it is I'm going. How far down is it? Oh, it's probably a ways down, isn't it? There it is. All right. You know what would be great, like a great addition, is once you've like cleared an area or something like this, and then you gotta. I wonder, is this elevator? See if. So this might be what I was just referring to. It's like a way to quickly get to the place that you need to get to within the facility without having to retrace or re-go through all the stuff that you went through to get there in the first place. And that was it right there. Hey, Lieutenant. Um, so that when you walk in, you can just walk straight, just get in there and get there pretty quickly. But hey, Doc.
I'm happy to hear you're helping us. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Ellen, but you can call me Dr. Kane.
Really? I'm Ellen, but you can call me Dr. Kane.
How are things going?
A little worse for wear, I must admit. I'm certain I'm suffered a little muscle atrophy, and I'm experiencing some feelings of nausea. It's a shame I don't have access to any of my diagnostic implements right now. It would be intriguing to study the effects of long-term stasis.
All right.
Never mind.
All right.
I could suggest to her that there are certain types of exercises that could help, overcome some of those feelings of muscle atrophy and everything. It, 2-person type exercises. All right, General.
My terminal's lit up, so whatever you did, it worked. It's not
Nice.
all good news, though. There's been no responses from command, and without them, we're in the dark as far as the bigger picture goes. We are, however, aware of the location of an old military hangar. The probability of a vertibird within is high. If it's operational, we'll be able to use it to get to command. While Captain Peterson debriefs us, I need you to investigate.
What's the mission?
What's the mission?
Get to the vertibird facility, scout the area, and confirm whether there is still a vertibird within.
All right.
I'll do it.
Good. Scout the hangar and return here with your findings.
Where's that located? Okay, first we gotta. All right. So travel to the vertibird refueling facility. All right, and where? Oh my goodness! All the way down there. You see how far down that is? God dang. Okay, let's see. All right, are we a confirmed bachelor? Look at our charisma, man. Our charisma sucks. That's probably why the doc's not interested, huh? Intense training. With intense training, you can put a single point into any one of your special attributes. Do we want to put something into luck? Heave ho! Quite the arm you got there. All right. All right. God dang it. All right. And no, yeah, I know. I still haven't found a patch or something to fully, basically, I guess, use all the. So when we go in here and you see that 12, right? I'm sure there has to be, and then that's what I keep saying. There has to be like a patch that gets rid of that. Because in other lists where they have the, they go back to the older Fallout 3 form. You don't see this, so something is missing. Something is missing. Oh, I was in here for a reason. We got to do this. We got to do some maintenance here. It's probably up here. Backpacks of the Commonwealth, the settings. There it is. All right. Well, what we got to do here is all right. I don't know. I'm ready to get rid of the hunting rifle is good. So the combat rifle is the same. So 237, 237. So they're exactly the same gun. So no reason to try to. The VATS enhanced crossbow. We got 39 bolts. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. All right, so now I have wanted to upgrade these pieces. Okay, so I don't know that I need. Okay. See, there's a lot of stuff here that needs to get gone. It's this. It is. All right. I was going to say, how are we doing on 5mm? A lot of times when that's exceedingly high. I mean, technically, I'm sure there's quite a bit. We don't need as many 10mm. We don't need as many 38. 223s. I mean, I don't even know if we even still have a gun that fires 223s, right? The Chinese rifles are 38. Snipers are 308. Hunting rifles are 308. So, I mean, we're kind of got two of the same gun there. 10mm, 45. And then, yeah, so you can see we're not even half the ammo that we're carrying, really, we don't need. As a matter of fact, I don't know that I need the sniper if I have the hunting, or do I need the hunting rifle if I have the sniper and the shotty, right? Because then I'm using the combat rifle. The hunting rifle does more damage, but technically I can get away. We're going to put that up. So, and then the Chinese rifle, only thing it's doing for me is like absolute, last ditch. If I run out of the other ammos, right, then I can switch to the Chinese rifle and hopefully not die. So that's kind of how we're playing it. But you can see I don't have any need for the 223 rounds, right? Or the 22s, or the 32s, or the 44s, right? So the 50, the 20mm, the 2mm. Shoot, I don't even think I don't have an assault rifle, so I don't have for the 5.56. right? I don't no nine. I mean, technically, I can do this. I can really do that. I can do that. 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 Um. I mean, we're still carrying around a crap ton of stuff, but now we're kind of better. And look, I'm about to grab something else. I'm about to just sit there. Maintenance report. What is that? All right, we can get out of that. Gears and screws. Do we unrusted tin can? Ooh. Heather didn't come down here with us, or did we leave her behind when we got into the elevator? Yeah. Heather will catch up. Or maybe not. Up there she is. See, I told you. Told you she'd catch up. All right. Heather, we got a long trek ahead. All right, so what do we do? I think it's still early. Dog meat found something. Doesn't do me any good if you find something, dog meat. All right, it's 8:48, 8:40 a.m. What'd you find, dog? See, that's the problem. He should just stay there and point to it, right? With his nose, just like, hey, oh. Dude, it's all radiated over there, bro. You think he'd know better? Get out of the water! Well, actually, it's probably the only thing saving my life. Snap, man. Yeah. I was at no point even prepared. Could that have been the hunters? All right, dog meat. That's what you should have found was an enemy. All right. That's what you should have found was some like, hey, I found an enemy. All right, we got to go back to first person for this. How are we going to get ambushed? What is that? Oh, it's just a raider. That is like the slowest traveling bullet ever. Okay, hold on one. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, we're back. Okay, wait. I am thirsty. Maybe that's why I can't figure out how to save myself. All right. And hungry. What's this one? And then where's my water? Where's my water? I'm still parched. Okay. So here's the thing. Is there?
Tickety means we need to keep moving.
Means we need to go back inside unless my gas mask actually gets to working. Okay. Dang, we took a lot of rads. Oh, you know what we're doing, right? We gotta outflank them. It's twice now that we've bitten the dust. Twice now they popped us as we. I think we're on the other side of the facility.
He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking.
I'm looking for the APC down there.
Wax. Chopping that meat.
Okay, can you not give our position away? So we don't have people shooting at us? Well, I'm not trying to avoid them. I'm trying to get behind them. There it is. Okay. Go get them. Is that where they're coming from? We've got one that's running. The other one is kind of tough. Okay. Get him? Are those the same raiders? Alright, we're getting hit with something. That could be the storm, though. Which means we should get back inside and recoup. Yeah, you need to be left out here in your underwear because you attacked us, bud. Well, there it is. All right. I don't know. You've mutated and gained see, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I'll say it's fine if there's a way to cure it, right? Obviously, no, but it's like, well, we're doing our best to fight off all the radiation. And then I don't know what the plague walker's status is or whatever that is. But we got to get back inside. He's working over something. See what I'm saying? Well, we don't have to go all the way down to the facility. We can just come here. Should be able to relax. All right. Gosh darn it. Hey, do you have a mask? Because I don't remember you putting one on outside. You know what I'm saying? Right? Right? Okay. We look kind of normal. Hey. Oh, what do you? Ooh.
Hey,
I just restocked if you need some tea.
I think I do. I wanted to ask, hey, can we chat?
can we chat?
I'd like that.
How's it all going?
How's it going?
Great. We make a good team.
Yeah.
Better than I expected. So much better, you deserve a bigger discount. You've earned it. And this is the key to my place? It's a
Ooh.
small bunker near Covenant. I'd like to go there if we get a chance. Sound good to you?
Oh, it sounds. It sure does. Sure.
Sure.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
You read my mind. What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
You know, hits don't hurt the way they used to. Look at me, turned into a badass.
You sure are. Barren. You sure are. Show me what you got. 315 affinity points? Oh my goodness. She's about to profess her love for it. All right, let's see what we got. All right. I think we need to just crash here for. Oh wait, I got to get rid of the rats. Let's get rid of the rats. Ran away. Some water in us. Come on up here. I'm looking for. Okay. All right, let's crash for a few hours because we got no other choice. All right, we need this. Is it 11:30 at night? All right, well, we'll go 5 hours. How did it get so late in the day? Parasites? Are you serious? Oh, come on, guys. All right, what does the atomic cocktail do? Abomination, damage resistance. Yeah. Doesn't Didn't she give us something for parasites? There it is. And we've Okay. Let's go see what it looks like outside. Oh, wait. What time is it? I think that was the first round of sleeps. I feel rested. Of course I do. And then we're gonna use some more of the blood bug steak. then we're gonna have something to drink. I think. Yeah, let's wake ourselves up and give ourselves a tiny bit of rads. No, I don't know where I'm going. I don't think I went the right direction, but we will find out. Does that not look right? That doesn't look right, right? That looks like we went deeper in instead of out. I mean, this is where Heather and I should have stayed the night. Oh, she loves me. She loves me. Hold on. Is that soap? We'll take the soap. I don't know if the soap would do anything for us. All right, let's see if we can retrace. Let's go to first person. Let's turn on the flashlight. All right, so we came that way. All right. Okay. That is the end. That's the indoor, outdoor, whatever you want to call it. Are you kidding me? We're just putting this on all the time now. It says radioactive, but I don't see it. Not to say that, you know, you can see radiation, but we're just going radioactive. Can't use Heather as kind of like a guide. You know what I mean? To like let us know. Because I don't know if she ever puts her mask on. Oh, okay. Ranger. Oh, shoot. Therein lies the problem. If you accidentally went down one too many, if you accidentally go down one too many, you end up disposing of instead of actually butchering. And I wanted the skin. That's what I was trying to do. I just clicked one too many times. And then, you know, being too fast, just went ahead and clicked the OK button. Oh. I love VATS. Let's see.
Got him.
Good job.
Dunkney, you grab him, and I'll do the rest.
And I'm just leaving them where they sit, just as a kind of a message to all other ants that come around with some trying to start some ish. Right? Just know. Well, I had to click out of that. I could have just left it. So I know what you're thinking. Well, why didn't you check out the ranger cabin? Didn't want to. I think we already killed this one. Question is, do we want to check out this facility? We know what this is, right? Anybody? Because we know what that is, right? Or we know what that is. Okay, so that was the ranger cabin right there. Isn't that the Abernathy farm right there? And this would be the whatever you call it. See, this is what we wanted to do the first time. And then we can butcher a couple of more times. Yeah. I don't see a problem there. See, here's where we're running into. Now, normally, when I had immersive containers, I would go ahead and basically loot the place.
All over the Commonwealth, locked up and loaded with loot.
But I don't, since I don't have it on, then because there would be a ton of loot in here for immersive containers. All right, we got 5 choices, 0 likenesses. So Duck has 2 likenesses. So
There we go.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
So let him do his thing. So you can see all these would have been potential like loot, and then same here. And then for me,
We did good.
I mean, aside from killing zombies, right? The ghouls. I mean, there's really nothing in here. I think there's one right there. See, there's a reaver. I don't know what that was.
Citizens, you may now resume your normal activities.
I'm assuming the robot had to take somebody out. But there was one in here. Ooh. Well, I guess it's a good thing we did come. Ooh, good thing we came in here for that. Okay. Why did that 223 round? Just not sure exactly. If we even had a gun that uses it. So as you can see, with immersive containers, there were a lot of loot possibilities here. What's been around here? But without it, it's, I mean, you get some good stuff, but I mean, was it worth the risk to come in here? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, did I really need to make the stop and take the time to come in here and just loot this? And the answer for me is a no. Now, personally, this or so the answer for me is no. See, with immersive containers, they all would have been full of stuff. More than likely preserved versions of, you know, foods, right? So they would have been non-radioactive, so we would have stocked up on a ton of food stuff. Right? This is probably what he killed. Okay. So what we got, we still, right, we're headed this way. And how far down are we? So we're here, right? Wicked shipping. So we got to come all the, oh my God, they're so far, right? So we're going to have to kind of come inward a little bit more. And then, you know, then we got to kind of come around here. And look how close it is to, is this the glowing sea right down here? Or is it right here? So yeah, not really looking forward to how far we're gonna have to travel to get there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, isn't right there, isn't that our what's the name place? So if we wanted, we could come down here. Where's the bridge? All right, so there's the bridge. So we're further north. I don't recall what actually is here. But you got to be careful here because incomplete. All right.
Don't want no raiders moving step, 'cause robots are
All right.
murder
Well, we're gonna harvest the melon, the flower, wild melon, mute fruit, and then we're gonna shoot whatever's in here before it kills them. Oh, it's a Minuteman. All right, dude, we're not gonna bother you, man. Yeah, no. You keep up the good work, bro. All right, so we can avoid the raiders on the bridge and get over there, but that's a long trek just to avoid some raiders and to not even know what we're gonna end up facing. See, I'm not even wanting to avoid the raiders. I know what some people are saying. Why didn't you talk to the Minuteman? I don't know that he has anything to say. He might. He might. And who knows? He might have been a quest giver too. This might not be as hostile or as friendly as we anticipate.
Civilian, this area is under our protection. We're authorized to charge you a 2,000 cap toll before letting you move on.
How about knocking some of those caps off, bro?
How about knocking some caps off the price?
Look, it's not my place, but I can probably let you go for 1,500.
Come on now.
Come on, you can do better than that.
1,000. Take it or leave it.
I feel like you're about to say a number that I really am going to like.
I feel like you're about to say a number I'm really going to like.
Listen, I'm not even supposed to be talking to you. I either collect the money or shoot you dead. Which will it be?
Yeah. It's not happening.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Guess we're doing this the hard way then.
Yes, we are. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was the hard way. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Well, on that note, okay. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when the bullet comes for you? Right? You know what I'm saying? We should have been better prepared. As a matter of fact, next time, we're not negotiating. We're just going in blasting. Okay, we're taking them out from afar. This is where the sniper rifle comes into play. Two things, right? One, we know the outcome. We know what they're there for, right? As a player, right? The player, we know. As the character, we don't know and we don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it looks shady to me. And in truth, we should be shooting first and asking questions later. Plain and simple. Everything that we've run into so far has dictated that we shoot first, ask the questions later. Okay? And oopsies, right? Oopsies if we get it wrong. So, next time out. Oh my gosh. You know, the sad part is, it's like, there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was just like, okay, die. Oh my goodness. It wasn't like a couple of hits and then you're like, oh, I gotta recover. No, you were immediately dead. You know, just DOA. And yeah. So that is what we're dealing with right now. As a matter of fact, let's do this real quick. Just all right. There we go. Yeah. All right, bro. We'll see what we got. You know, look at him. Look, he's ready for a fight now. I mean, but we could take him out from right here, right? No. Yeah, we probably could with the sniper. Get up there on that perch and just get down and just take him with the snipers. The sniper rifle. That's gonna have to be the thing. The other thing is we could prepare ourselves.
Sorry, don't have anything to sell. I'm on my way to Vault 81 to restock. Maybe you
Okay.
can find what you need there.
We'll see. So the key is to see what happens to Fred, right? You see what I'm saying? We're gonna go. I just want to see what happens to Fred, and then we can as a matter of fact, let's do this real quick. Quick save. And I mean, anybody curious? Anybody curious if Frank was this Fred? Fred? If Fred gets over there, and my name is Frank. Well, my name isn't, but my character is Frank. That's Fred. And Frank didn't have such a good time last time, but he doesn't know that. Right? So we'll see what happens. This is awesome right now because depending on what Fred goes through or faces right here. And I'm telling you right now, if they just let him through, I'll be honest with you. If he just walks right on through, we kind of have to take that same route. We're going to have to try. I don't know. All right, here we go. If he gets accosted. You see, now, herein lies the problem. Fred should have trouble. Now, he's a merchant. But they should stop him. Oh, that pisses me off. Well, it pisses me off because it's poor writing and it's poor game mechanics. And then the reason I say that is because even it should be written in that he's attacked and killed. You know what I mean? And since that does not happen, since that doesn't happen, God dang it, I suck. So he should not have been able to get through there. If we're stopped and accosted, right, and then killed because we're not paying the caps, then it should show him either paying the caps or not being allowed to go through. It's one thing to chase, and then the other thing is I would have written it down that they chase him away or they start firing at him. He runs and they start firing at him, and then, but for him to just mosey right on through with no issue, that's not okay. That really is not okay. So I don't like that part. You know what I mean? Because then that means that they're not stopping anyone but us, right? So it's triggered to just us. And that detracts. It detracts away from the immersion in the game because we're the only one being stopped and accosted for money at this point. Right? And it's because we are the player. Right? The PC. And no, that's not how it's supposed to. It shouldn't work that way. Everyone should get turned away or, like I said, we should have seen some sort of scuffle or him trying to run for his life or something. I'm not wishing bad things on Fred, but there's no way he should have been able to walk through when we just got shot dead. Right? So, I'm going to leave it there. Guys, remember, leave a like, and comment, and subscribe. All right? And we will see you next time. This has been Capital Commonwealth. And, it's all right. Not bad. Okay. Later.